How's it going, YouTube? My name is Andreas Fröhlich. In today's video, I'm going to look at the PokerStars all-in cash out feature. Let's have a look at it. Here we just started a couple of tables and playing some PLO. Good check here, of course, trying to induce, but I'm actually going to do that on the turn. And we snap him, and now we have the option to cash out $11. This is 97.5% minus 1% of this amount, and we're going to do that. And this is the all-in cash out feature. I mean, this is now the new option on PokerStars, and I just think it's great. You know, if you're a recreational player and you get it in bad, you are never going to get bad beat, and you're happy. And whatever keeps the recreational player is going to be amazing. And we can just get it in here again. I'm going to see, you know, how people are going to proceed, whether they're going to take this feature or not. And you know, this guy, he doesn't understand it. He says, Austria pussy, why take the money? What do we tell this guy, you know? Can never be. That's tell him the recreational line, right? Let's tell him that. And you know, we took the money up here as well. Paid another 1% to stars. Great feature. So what? So what is this guy saying? He doesn't understand it. You know, he can't hit all the time. Of course he can. You know, I don't understand it. It's just so great. I'm never gonna get bad beat again. And all I have to pay is 1% of the pot. I mean, right? How bad can it get? I mean, 1% of the pot. It's just not that much, right? Let's see if we get another shot here. What is this guy saying again? Losing a lot if you take money on this kind of hands. No, I mean, if the out's gonna get there, I'm not gonna get the pot, you know. You're gonna get the pot. I wanted those $5, you know. Just take the safe bet. All right, let's do one more time. Let's just open some random garbage hand. We flop a flush on a pair. Let's get the money in. Come on. Now we're not afraid, right? I mean, because even if we jam the turn here, we can still win some money back and then play short stack. You know, maybe we win something back. Maybe we win the pot. No, I don't want a new seat. All right, 70%, cash out the $2. And yeah, it's always 100%, see? You just always win. Yeah. I think by now you know that I'm a bad actor, and I'm obviously joking. I mean, just gonna close the tables here real quick. Obviously, this is how the fish might think, but it's not good. You're paying 1% of the pot, which next to the 10 big blinds per 100, that's the rake paid, or 15 big blinds per 100, as we found out yesterday from the bankroll challenge, where I got pretty much rake fucked for all the money. Check out the video somewhere up here. You don't want to pay more rake to PokerStars. To me, all-in cash out, as it's pretty obvious, it's not for the recreational player. Like, I really tried hard in these first couple of minutes to simulate it, how a fish could think, but I just can't do it anymore. It's just another money grab. Like, PokerStars is making a lot on these cash outs. I've played this cash out thing yesterday in the bankroll challenge as well. And I've seen people constantly using this cash out feature. I don't know how long this is going to take, but every time 1% of pot, this is a lot of money. It's going to be quite some big blinds per 100. And of course, on the micro stakes next to getting all the rake, now the recreational players is even losing faster. Yeah, short term, he's not going to have these swings and he can always take some money. But long term, it's just going to lose the money faster because of this obnoxious rake difference. And that's just not what we want, whether we're recreationals or professional players. It's obviously bad for the game if the soft or the company behind the software PokerStars even taking more money of the recreational players as they already do. I mean, if you look at the last video of where I showed the rake that I paid during the bankroll challenge, you just know PLO, especially at the lowest limits, is not a game you want to play unless you just purely play for fun and you don't mind a shit ton of rake. If you're a rake enthusiast, go ahead, play these micro stakes all day. That's going to be fine. But otherwise, don't hope to win like more than a couple of big blinds per 100, unless you want to figure like every single opponent and whatnot. So pretty much totally against a feature like that. I don't see many positives to it. Maybe occasionally a fish will play longer because of that, because he's not going to get bad beat and be happy. But let's face it, some of these players they almost want those bad beats. It almost brings them back as ridiculous as it sounds. But some people almost like the pain of losing and then getting in bad and all these things that happen in poker, these swings, it's just part of the game. And trying to take that element out of the game, it's gonna turn poker more into, I guess it's not never gonna be like chess, but it's going into that direction of where the skilled opponent, is always gonna win, or most of the time. The recreational players gets it in, and maybe he has almost less percentage, but he can't even win fully anymore. He can only take back some of the money, which might be fun to do once in a while. Let's say in a casino and some guy gets it in bad and you offer him some money back instead of so they can keep on playing because he doesn't have any more money with him. Yeah, okay, of course he might be able to do that in a casino, but having that option all the time online is just really bad. They're still gonna lose the same amount plus 1% to the site, and that's not gonna get to the players anymore. Additionally, PokerStars from that 1%, I guess they're gonna have to use some money for collusion. Sean Deep, I think, has brought it up, or someone else, was it Scott Seaver, I think, brought it up, that people might collude. So let's say you're getting it in with pocket sixes against kings, and that your buddy, he folded a 6. Now all of a sudden you have a really bad chance of winning this hand, so you immediately click the cash out option, because instead of 18%, your chances of winning go down to 9% because you have like half the sixes in the deck. Maybe it's 10%. I'm not sure exactly what the difference is. Like it's about half, let's put it that way. So yeah, you might just click buy button and collude, but then PokerStars has said they're gonna try their best to basically make collusion impossible, of course for their own benefits, because then they wouldn't get cheated off the money. But yeah, they're gonna have to use some more resources then to tackle that issue of people trying to cheat with the all-in cash out. But I mean, it will be pretty obvious which players might play with each other, and it also might actually reveal some of the players who are colluding already. So that might be the only benefit from that you might flush out some colluders out there who are so stupid of trying to collude in this all-in cash out thing, and PokerStars getting them finally, and before that they wouldn't have been caught. So like, next to this, all these reasons that I just mentioned why all-in cash out is so bad, maybe that's the reason why it's actually good, to flush out the cheaters. So I mean, except for that, pretty bad feature for the game. I mean, whenever you move too much purely from poker to something else, like with all these features, I think the game that hurts the game quite a bit. I think I'm really always saying that keep poker really pure and simple as it is. People used to enjoy the games, and then people started doing some weird shit, wearing hoodies all over their face. And, I think poker was great as it was like 10, 20 years ago. Like I was there 10 years ago, I wasn't there 20 years ago, but from what I could anticipate, I think it was great. And everything that turns it more into gambling, like spin and goes and all these things, I don't think it's great for poker at all. So going straight to true to my line here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any more questions regarding the all-in cash out feature, anything I do here on this channel. My name is Andreas Fröhlich, and I'm going to see you guys next time for the next video. I'm going to be in EPT Barcelona. If you want to check that out, there's an Instagram link in the description below. See you there.